Hey there, everyone. Mr. Drysdale here. I am a guidance counselor at Eastwood Collegiate as well as the head of music. And I would like to show you that there's a bunch of information available for you to peruse leading up to our big grade 8 information release next week. So you're going to see next week a few videos pop up, and you're going to have access to different explanations of all the different programs we have to offer within our integrated arts program, and just information about the school in general. Up until that point, we thought it might be a good idea to give you a head start at the reading material, in particular the audition requirements, and also a little bit of information about potential to access instruments if you cannot access instruments that you need to practice on. So why don't we just start with our website. We're over here at Eastwood Collegiate, and this is eci.wrdsb.ca. So I don't think you can see the address at the top, but you can always just Google Eastwood and it should pop up. And within that main page, you're going to click on Arts. And from there, you're going to see access to a few different things, but I'd like to go straight to the applicants because you're going to hear about all that other stuff next week. I just wanted to point you to the more meaty material, like, for instance, the audition requirements. So when you scroll down, you're going to get a lot of information. This is a name I'd like to point out. Arlene Thomas is our arts registrar, and she's going to be the main person you're going to ask questions. And her email's right there. She even has her phone number and extension. And then Mr. Hooper is our guidance head, and you can also feel free to contact him for any information. But let's just move on here. So here's where you're going to find some important dates. January 12th, application is due. January 19th, audition videos are going to be due. And then there's a couple of days after the 19th when there's going to be live Google Meets, depending on the subject area. So if you just scroll down here a little bit, and here are some requirements that have to come with that application, by the way. Now, this is the form I wanted to point out, because some of you might be in a strange position of wanting to perhaps major on an instrument at Eastwood Collegiate, and you don't have access to an instrument. Well, first thing I'd like you to do is talk to your music teacher at your school and see if there's a way to get access to the instruments at that school, and just explain what it is you're using the instrument for. And you could even talk to the principal if that helps. But if you are having no luck at accessing the instrument at your school and you still require one, please contact us, because we don't want you to be left without that. And the best way to do that is through filling out this form. The OEN number is a number you can find in a few different places. If you can't find it, just ask a teacher, and that teacher should be able to help you with that. There's a lot of information that you must fill in, including parents' email and phone number, school board, which would be WRDSB for you, and the program you're going for, and the instrument that you need. Okay, so that's basically what you have to do if you need access to an instrument. If it's technology that you're having a hard time with, could be bad Wi-Fi, could be a lot of different things that could be hindering your ability to audition, please contact Arlene Thomas, and we'll do whatever we can to help you in this, okay? These are tough times, and we recognize that it's not so easy. So I'm just going to go back. Now, last thing I do on this website before I take you to Google Classroom is point out that you can access all the information you require right here. Like, there's audition instructions, there's all the supplemental materials, and it seems like a lot. But if you just focus on the one area that you're going for, maybe the two areas, or perhaps even three areas that you're going for, you'll see that within that box it's pretty well organized. Now, first thing I wanted to point you to, and this is the part where it would be a good idea to get ahead on your reading, is just the audition instructions for each area. And you can see there's the dance audition instructions, here's the drama audition instructions, and so on with productions tech. It's these little PDF documents where it says audition instructions. Those are the most thorough explanations of what is expected, and you'll have a really good idea of what is expected of you before not just January 12th, but also the 19th. And the sooner you get everything in, the better. Because with technology, there's always weird delays and complications. So the earlier you get your stuff in, the better, and the earlier you know what you have to do, the better. So get on top of your reading as soon as you can. Okay, if you just noticed a little skip in your video there, it's because it wasn't capturing Google Classroom for some reason. But either way, I am going to show you what Google Classroom looks like. And the reason we're using this as a platform is because many of you are getting familiar with it. We thought, okay, let's complement this audition process with the website that we have with Google Classroom. And as you probably know at this point, that we have a stream where you're going to find any sort of announcements or any new material being posted will show up on the stream. The latest one was from Ms. Gruber advertising our Screen is Yours event, which is taking place this Thursday. Take a look if you're interested in that. See what we're up to here at Eastwood this year. What I'd like you to do is click on classwork, though. Anytime you're going into Classroom to find out information about the program, click on classwork. And then from there, you're going to see that it's all laid out fairly clearly, where you can find audition information for everyone, and where you can find just a program description, all of the audition requirements for each area. And remember that this is to complement what's going on the main website, and the main website is going to be the hub where all information can be found, as well as the final submission form, and that's going to be posted at a later date. And you'll find out all of that next week when we have the big release of grade 8 night information. And the only thing I guess what I could do here is show you what one requirement area looks like. So if we go click on dance requirements, you can see that within that, it gives an overview of what's expected in your audition. And with the dance requirements, there's 2 ballet technique videos. There's a video of your own solo that you've choreographed yourself. And then there's a creativity prompt where you have to design something according to a prompt that's listed in the audition instructions. So please use this only as a general overview of what needs to be done, but you definitely need to dig further into the audition instructions to see what specifically is being asked for, okay? So I thought I'd just share that, and you can see that within each area, you're gonna find a similar sort of layout, okay? It'll kind of block out, okay, you need this, 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 and this, and you're ready to go, but remember to dig deep and find the audition instructions to see what the specific instructions are. Other than that, I think I would like to leave it there and wish you all the best in your search and your soul searching for figuring out where you want to go next year. And best bet is just to leave as many doors open. If you're thinking about Eastwood, then just go for it and then make decisions after that. But this will only do you good, this whole process. It's very admirable to see students that put in that extra little effort to do something, and it already sets you above. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I wish you safety and health and all of that, and maybe I'll see you again soon. Take care.